Thank you. Let's start with a simple question. What do Steve Jobs and Elon Musk and Thomas Edison have in common? They are all, they are all visionary leaders. And all the people, they were, they were having the thoughts that everything were impossible for them to be made. But they have done it. However, there are countless of visionary leaders that their ideas never come into reality. Why is that? Visionary leaders, they have incredible ability to see the future. They inspire us, they motivate us, and they push us beyond our boundaries. However, there is a harsh reality. Visionary leaders often fail at execution. That begs exploration. Dreamers. And they are having that kind of ability to dream big. And this is essential for innovation and progression. But for this strength, there is also a weakness that they are not able to execute those ideas. Is about details. It's all about details. And that's where you need a team that is handling all the details. The visionary leaders will be only focusing on the strategic direction. And this is where you need to hire people who are individually, operationally, individually hired to lead the team. There is another issue, which is the gap of communication. The visionary leaders, they see the end of the goal clearly. And they are assuming and expecting everyone to see it clearly as them. But that's another failure. At the same time, the visionary leaders should focus on the collaboration part. They have to understand the delegation of the task to their teams. So what do we need here? We need a solution for the visionary leaders to be better at execution. First, they need to choose the right people who are surrounding them to complement their weaknesses. And to choose the right people, it needs a lot of trust in them. But usually visionary leaders will not do that because they are afraid of their baby to be in other people's hands. Second, they need to respect and have the patience to let the execution part take its time and its phase. And they should not think that the execution is just an evil coming to their vision, rather than it's complementing and making sure their vision coming into a reality. So let's come back to Steve. Steve Jobs, he was undoubtedly a visionary, successful person. But he didn't do that alone. His team that was surrounding him. And one of the people who were supporting him in the early phase of Apple products, it was Steve Wozniak. And he was playing a crucial role in supporting the operational part. And he was focusing on the details, and Steve Jobs focusing on the strategic direction. And later on in Apple, at the same time, Tim Cook, he was also supporting Apple's product to be coming into reality and focusing on the details. So what do we understand here? Steve Jobs understands his limitations and he value the strength of the others that they brought to the table. And that's what we need to do. Visionary leaders are often failing at execution because they are not choosing the right people around them. So, by respecting this importance of execution and delivering it to the right people, we will have visionary leaders who are bringing their ideas into reality. So, to all visionary dreamers out there, for your visions and to turn it into reality, you need to choose the right people and to give all the efforts for the execution parts. And that's where you are going to have the full journey and the full idea to be successful. Last but not least, dream big and make sure you are choosing the right people. And as I always say, go big with a big vision or go back home without execution. So go big or go home. Thank you.